hide my frown, my smile is hiding from my mouth. I can't lie, my mind keeps finding time to fight myself. I dive so deep inside, feel like I died and I'm in hell. Or I'm so high my eyes can't see the ground beneath the clouds. Don't look down. Don't look down. I tried to keep it quiet, silence all my cries for help. As long as I am rising till I'm upside down, I won't look down.
So what is going on, everybody? I am not totally sure about this program, but it's brand new. We don't use StreamYard anymore. We use Streamlabs. And we have an unboxing, sort of. I've already unboxed him from Serpents. We won him this animal off auction on Morph Market. We use Morph Market shipping, and it all worked out pretty good. I mean, I paid a really low amount of money to get it shipped to me. The box, I think, was like $23. Normal price, $23 through Morph Market to ship this animal overnight. And it came pretty like any other FedEx, shipment. But to show you guys what we got, let me see if I can get the chat up just in case someone's going to get on chat. We got ourselves a pastel het sunset, possible het hypo. So that there is from a Morph Market auction from our buddy Nick at Serpents. Pretty cool. I am not on the actual page right now, to seeing where I'm pointing this at, but I just wanted to go back over. Here we go. Now we're back. So this will be put in our sunset projects. And we'll see what we can create with them. This year, he may go this year still. He's a big boy. He's bigger than I thought. So later this year, he may go. We have a few girls we could take him to. We'll see what we can produce with him. I appreciated Nick sending us something awesome like that. The animal was packed perfectly. I mean, that's what Nick does, is he packs animals perfect when he ships them. He takes care of his animals 100%. So if you guys are looking for quality animals, like, ball pythons, Nick from Serpents is amazing. I can go ahead and give him a little bit of shout out. My green screen is going to take out some. That's supposed to be green. So I don't think this is going to work. But that QR code does work. You can use that QR code. I will redo the description because he uses green as his main color. So my green screen's kind of messing that up. But Serpents, we'll put the links to his Morph Market in the description. And we'll do one to his website. He has other things going on too that we're going to be talking about later, and I'll be sharing them links also. I've known Nick for a little bit, and his animals are awesome. So I seen something up on auction. It was funny. I seen something up on auction. It was a G stripe, and I was like, "Oh, I want that. I'm gonna get." So I started bidding on it, and then when it ended, I wasn't online. And Morph Market did give me the 1 hour, 1 hour countdown thing and all that good stuff, but I wasn't able to jump on and start bidding, and I lost that animal. And then I won this het sunset, so I'm pretty excited about it. I got a little gift in there too. I'm really excited about that. I'm going to be probably using that 100%. It's amazing. So this here, I just want to make sure it doesn't have any code on it. So you guys, I mean, it doesn't matter. He'll know it's me anyway. But this is what I got. I got his autograph. That's going to be worth a lot of money. Happy holidays to me, and a legless gecker enclosed. This is awesome. I get 25% off my next purchase with him, which is amazing. His prices are amazing. Anyway, he does have some killer animals, so I would check that out. Now, the other stuff that I want to talk about going forward is Fauna Radio. Fauna Radio is coming back. I had to reschedule yesterday. We had something come up with First Choice Feeders. I couldn't do the podcast. It happens. But with this program, we can take super chat tips or something like that. And I don't think it's called Super Chat, but it goes through Streamlabs. And we got goals. We could do alert boxes when you sub to me, all that good stuff. So we're pretty excited about that. I'm not totally sure about all the bells and whistles yet. I don't know, because there's two different ones. There is a live streaming and there's a studio. The studio is meant for podcasting. I'll probably be using this the most, but there are streaming ones where I can stream like video games and stuff like that. I'm not sure I'll ever do that, but I might use it when we're at a show, something like that. I do like my green screen. I do like this, but it might be going away. I might just put my racks behind me like some other people do. I don't know, but I do like the green screen. I'm kind of one of the only ones that still do it, and stuff like that. I literally threw together all the stuff that you see up. I just threw it together to get this live done. But I recorded it, and the recording is it's okay. I'm gonna try to get it up probably out on TikTok or something like that, or the Reels. But we're really excited about this mail. If you guys didn't know, I'm into ball pythons now. Me and the family got into ball pythons. We bought a large collection, and we're going forward with it. We have a lot of different stuff. This year, we're hoping that we get, we're not breeding everything. Everything's not able to be bred. So we're hoping to get anywhere from 8 to 15 clutches and see where that goes. Everything I've paired, I've seen lock 3, 4, 5 times, except for one animal. That animal is the female's newer to the collection than the rest of the animals. So I just haven't seen that lock with that animal yet. But my most exciting stuff is stuff that people are probably going to, roll their eyes at. I like banana clown. So I have a blade clown female. We're breeding to a banana het clown. I'm pretty excited about that. And then we'll start injecting other stuff in there as building blocks. My goal isn't to produce $10,000 and $15,000 animals. My goal is to produce affordable animals for the foundation of the hobby, because we do own Reptarians. Reptarians is about promoting good care, good pets and stuff like that. So when a child comes up to me and says, I want a toast, and toast is a 13-foot Burmese python, we can't say, hey, okay, go ahead, we'll sell you a Burmese python. But if they say we want a snake, we have another snake that's in our educational group and is a breeder. His name's Mr. Moody. His name's Mr. Moody because he is a pied with emojis. So he has smiley faces and stuff. So it's Mr. Moody. I didn't name him that, but I love the name. The person that we bought the collection from named that snake that, and it fits him perfect. It is one of the best snakes we have. He is just an amazing animal. So when the children are holding Mr. Moody, he's a very large pied male. They could buy his son or daughter. That's our goal, to give these children, or even adults, a good pet, saying, oh, you like Mr. Moody, here's his son or here's his daughter, and stuff like that. That's what we're looking to do. There are some, projects that I do like. I like Sunset. It has a lot to do with Brian Barczyk and, where it came from. That's probably a lot to do with it. But we do like Blue Eye Lucy's. So we have in the collection of Super Mojave. We took it to our Butter Lessers. I say Butter Lesser now because they're both the same. But I know there's Butter line and Lesser line, but they're genetically the same. So we took our Super Mojave to a couple of Butter Lessers, and we're going to create them Blue Eye Lucy's. We do have a Blue Eye Lucy boy. He is producing sperm plugs, but he's a little small. And we just, at that point, then we would have Butter Lesser, because he is a Butter Lesser Mojave, or a Lesser Mojave. So he's really bright white, nice blue eyes. But when we would breed him to a Butter Lesser, then we could get them bug eyes and stuff like that. So we use our boy that is a Super Mojave, and he's a terrific breeder. The other animals that we're looking to produce and really get into is our GHI stuff and blackhead stuff. I really, really like blackhead and the GHI more for the GHI Mojave, but the more I'm seeing, I have a blackhead Mojave. I like that. So we're going to try to produce some of those also. And we got mahogany pied stuff and mahogany and Suma stuff. So a lot of dark genes in our stuff. We do have like the leopard, which is another dark gene, and we got DG, which is a brightening gene. I would say of DG really gives that contrast. We have hypo, um, and we got a lot of stuff and a lot of incomplete dominance and dominance. I hate when people say co-dominant. Now I used to be one of them people, but now it's incomplete dominant and dominant. We will not be working with genes like spider gene and stuff like that because of the wobble, but we do have spot nose, but we're not going to be creating, the super spot nose, or we do have blackhead. Some people were trying to tell me that super blackheads wobble. But after talking to many breeders about super blackhead, I got nose and they said super blackhead's not wobbly. What other genes we got that has wobble complex later down, or if you get super form? Trying to think here. Oh, I want to get Cypress. That's going to be another one that we'd have to watch. We can't make the super Cypress, stuff like that. But we do have genes and their building blocks. We do have a couple, I think a couple powerhouse females. We got a couple powerhouse males, but our goal is to build our building blocks to projects that we want to go. And like I said, our goal is not to produce $10,000 and $20,000 animals, not even $5,000 animals. Our goal is to how we choose our projects is my wife, my daughter, myself, and my grandkids. We will look at Morph Market and we will say, "Hey, I like that animal," and I'm like, "Oh, you like that animal?" And I'll put it down, and we'll pick out the animals we like and we breed for it, and that's how we're going to do is build that project and show the children that we have here. That's part of this, because that's why we got into ball pythons. Was my daughter and my wife and my granddaughter, they like ball pythons, so. And we're going to give them the building blocks to make their own projects instead of buying, $10,000 animals that are already mixed all the way together. So I can make more of those. They can actually build the project themselves and select what females to hold back, what males to hold back, and all that. And when we're out, what female to add to that project and so forth. And that's where this boy comes into play. I had to get something from Nick, since I used to tease him and say that I would never breed ball pythons. And now I do. I had to get something from Nick, and I wanted that the G stripe. And I was like, oh, I didn't win it. Okay, cool. And then this boy came up, and I was like, okay, it's a pastel, het sunset. It's possible high hypo. If he proves that to be het hypo, that'd be kind of cool. Because we got a lot of hypo stuff and blackhead hypo stuff. So I'm thinking about this is just off the cuff here is I'm thinking about taking it to a pastel het hypo. And I know that a het I might not prove him out, and I can't say he's not, and I cannot, unless I see something, but I can't say he's not het hypo with the first round. I've seen het to hets breed 2-3 years without producing a visual, but I have that shot. So I can make super pastel hypos. I can make pastel hypos and this hypos and just pastels and just super pastels, and I can produce normals out of it that are het hypo, and they'll all be possible het sunset. So then I could with the shed testing, I could take them and go ahead and test for that sunset, and see which ones are. So, I mean, if luck really put me out, I would, really put me there. I could produce a super pastel hypo and send out the shed test and maybe het sunset. That would be pretty insane. With this animal. I had to get something from Nick, and this animal will never go anywhere now. I have like Mr. Moody's from Riddick. Ben Riddick, people, the old school people will know him. Some of the new school people don't know him, and they should. They should know who he is. So look him up. Look him up. He's no longer with us, but look him up. Ben Riddick is cool. So Mr. Moody is a permanent resident here also. So when I found that out, I didn't even know that when I first purchased the animals. And I just knocked over a can. But I didn't know that. And then they told me, they said, hey, guess what? Mr. Moody is from Riddick. And I'm like, to what? And it made me really, really happy. So getting something from Cyber Serpents was really important to me because I've known Nick for a while, and Nick's a really good guy, and it really really cool. And this sticker is going to go on our new incubator. Um, I have a pile of stickers that's going to go on the incubator. Is for the ball pythons. So I'm hoping that everything goes good and we don't fill up that incubator and have more clutches. I think it's going to go just fine because I think the incubator can hold 10 to 14 clutches, and we'll go from there. If you guys are interested in sending me stickers, just let me know. I'll put the sticker on there. I'm thinking about doing my YouTube videos again and starting with the refrigerator, something to do with the refrigerator with the logos on it and stickers on it and stuff like that. YouTube is coming back. I have found myself time. I no longer work a 9 to 5 job. I am Reptarian's First Choice Feeders, Orner Exotics, and an eBay. I do eBay 100%. Man, every time I get on a live, I have to cough. I don't know why. I have no clue. But anyways, I found more time. I'm going to be doing YouTube videos. I'm going to be doing stuff like that. I'm going to do lives. With Streamlabs, I can do lives on TikTok. I can do lives on YouTube. I can do lives on Reels. I can do lives anywhere. It's pretty cool. I don't know how all these alert boxes work yet. I'm working on it. I apologize to you guys now. I don't know how they work. So if they're showing up on the screen, I have no clue that they're showing up on the screen because I see nothing. I don't know what's going on with it. So hopefully it does. I know there's a tip thing, a box, a chat box, and an alert box when I go this way. And I don't know if they're showing up or they're not showing up. I don't know. It is what it is. But we're going to be doing Fauna Radio. And excuse me again. We're going to be doing Fauna Radio. And I just was talking to, my co-host, Andrew. We were supposed to do one yesterday, and it was supposed to be the first time with this program. And something came up with First Choice Feeders. I couldn't do the podcast. It happens. And now I rescheduled it for tonight. I don't know if it can work tonight. If it can, I'm going to do it. But we're going to be talking about the shipping wars. I call it shipping wars. And I want to get into details. I do know some information that I will not say because I was told in confidence about it. But there's other stuff that I do know that I can tell everybody. And all I can say is this before this show is Robin is a friend of mine. I love Robin. I love Redline. Debbie is a friend of mine. I love Reptiles to You. I love her. Chad is a friend of mine. So Ship Your Reptiles. I love it. I love it. The only one I don't know is Reptile Express. I don't know Reptile Express, but I'm sure they're darn good. They're just really, really good. So is Daring and Morph Market. So this animal that we got, this animal right here, this animal, I purchased off the auction of Morph Market, and it was shipped through the Morph Market website. It used FedEx, but it was shipped to the Morph Market website. Nothing was different. If I didn't personally know that Nick did it, I would have never known there was a difference between shipping through, Redline, Reptiles to You, Morph Market. I would have never known. So I want to talk about on the next episode of Fauna Classifieds. Rich, sorry, but I really want to buy Fauna Classifieds, by the way. But Fauna Radio is, I want to hit on the shipping wars and where the lines are drawn and just what they are, just what them people are. And it's not a bad thing. People are going to say, "Oh, what do you mean they are?" It's a really good thing. But why did Darian do it? Why did Robin do it? Why did Debbie do it? Why did Chad do it? Chad's the pioneer. But Robin was part of Ship Your Reptiles. He was a big part of Ship Your Reptiles. So I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the classifieds. I want to talk about how auctions can be good and how auctions can be bad. I want to talk about how classified ads should be posted. I know some people are going to say, well, Gary, how much experience do you have? Guys, I didn't have to sell my geckos on Morph Market. So, but that doesn't mean I don't know how to do it. I sell on eBay. I'm a very, very successful eBay seller. posting an ad and getting attention is the same if I'm selling a snake or if I'm selling a plate. Now, that doesn't mean that the plate has the same value as a snake, as a snake's life, but posting an ad for anything to grab attention is the same. So I want to get into that. I want to get into the classified wars, what happened to reptideals.com, what I have planned for that. I want to get into that later. And stuff like that. I just want to talk about it. But the whole shipping wars is going to be a fun one. So, guys, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I appreciate you guys watching this afterwards. Hopefully, this turns out good. If not, I'm deleting it because of this program. But I got some fraying here. I got to work on some stuff. I got to work on some technical stuff. But guys, I appreciate you. Oh, I got these reactions too. That's pretty cool. I just want to see if it's going to show up on 100%. Guys, tune in to Fauna Radio when it turns in. And guys, go check out Cyber Serpents. Search them on Morph Market. Cyber Serpents, he has some really good deals going on right now. He's got some puzzle stuff that's, it's insane. So that's another gene I want is puzzle. I need puzzle. I think I'm going to buy some puzzle off Nick. Nick, I'm going to buy some puzzle off you. So, guys, I appreciate you. I am out.